Alright, welcome back to another video, and as you can tell, this one is quite a large one. This one is quite a large one. I have not played every game on this list, of course, but I'm just going to go off of reviews and what my friends think of the games. Now, just because I don't want to go through every single one of these games and make this video super long, I will just do rapid fire mode. So, starting things off, 7 Days to Die. Pretty fun, but needs work. Above average in my opinion. Ace Spades. Pretty boring, actually. It's pretty old. It's Alan Wake. Never played it, but I heard it was okay. Alice, don't know about it at all. I'm gonna put it in Alice Wake. Alien. Okay, this was okay. Was above average. Alien vs Predator. Above average as well. Alone in the Dark. Average, in my opinion. Amnesia. This is outstanding. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Slightly off perfect. It's really well received and perfect. No. I take that away. It's perfect. It's extremely good. No, free. No, bad. The same as the another Anano game, Apex Cape. Pretty boring. Apex Legends, pretty good actually, pretty good. Died pretty quickly to the hype. I played Origami and I was really disappointed. It's pretty average. Ark Survival, pretty good as well. Arma, this is kind of above average, same as the other Arma. Assassin's Creed 2 is outstanding. Same as 3. It drops off with Black Flag. Brotherhood is around Black Flag. Creed 1 is okay. Odyssey is okay. Origins is really average. Revelations is kind of bad. Syndicate's kind of bad. And Unity is also kind of bad. A Way Out. This is surprisingly good. Banished. Pretty average. Banjo and Kazooie, pretty average. Batman, I can't tell what that is, but I can't tell, but this is Arkham City. It's okay. I'm gonna guess this is like Dark Knight or something. Then I don't know what this one is. I can't tell. I'm gonna put it with here, and I'm gonna guess this is the other one, so I'm gonna put it around average. Battle Block Theater. This is actually pretty fun, but it gets boring really quickly though. Sadly, Battlefield not really good actually. Same as the other Battlefield. Battlefield 1, people really hate this game, but I could see how it could be really good in people's eyes. Battlefield 2, also decent, okay. Battlefield 3, one of the best Battlefields, same as Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 is extremely good in my opinion. Battlefield 5 is kind of trash, but in gameplay perspective, it is okay. Bad Company. Never played it, actually, but I heard it gets pretty boring pretty quick. Another Battlefield game, it's okay. Battlefield Hardline, actually really decent. Battlefield, Veterans, I think that's what it is. Bayonetta 2 is actually extremely good. Same as the first Bayonetta games. Beholder, pretty good. Bending the machine slightly off perfect. Just really good story game. Really changed basically changed the internet. Basically, Bionicle. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Bioshock 2 better than Bioshock 1 in my opinion. Same as Bioshock Infinite. These are probably one of the best games, really good games, in my opinion. Bioshock is just probably right here. Bloodborne, pretty easy, very good go. Bloody good time, and slightly below average. Boom Blocks, okay. I'm gonna put it up pretty bad actually. Borderlands 2, perfect game in my opinion. Borderlands 1, slightly off perfect in my opinion. Tales of the Borderlands, slightly worse. Pre-sequel, slightly worse. Brawlhalla gets boring real fast in my opinion. I hate Brink is actually really bad. My first trash in my opinion. It is really bad. Broforce. This is actually a pretty interesting game. Brutal Legend. Another one out of the trash. Same as Bulletstorm. Bully is actually pretty good. I'm gonna put it above average. Call of Ware. I never heard of it. Psych. uh, can't tell what that is. I'm gonna guess that's Red Alert. Red Alert again. Kind of okay. Boring. Castle Miner Z. It's actually really bad. Catherine. I never played it, but I heard that this game is actually pretty good, actually. I put out Outstanding Celeste. Off Perfect. It's actually very underrated. Child of Light, that's pretty good. Could have put her around Outstanding. Chivalry, actually pretty fun, but it gets boring real quickly. City Skylines, actually pretty bad. Civilization 5, really good. Clash of Clans, microtransaction whore, but it actually is fun for a little bit. Club Penguin, it was okay in my opinion. Call of Duty 3, not really good. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, okay. World at War, kind of above here actually. Advanced Warfare, kind of up here. Black Ops 2, perfect. Black Ops 3, I think was really good actually. Black Ops 4 was a complete disaster. Black Ops 1 is actually pretty much up here actually. Ghosts probably around here. Infinite Warfare is probably the worst games ever. 2 is actually pretty up here as well. World War 2, probably very good as well. Comedy Night, pretty good. Going at the top, I never heard about this game before. Is that the Daddy Daddy Sim ripoff? If it is what I'm thinking about, it's actually below average. But got pretty good. Company Heroes, okay. Condemned, also like below average. I haven't played all these, so bear with me. Crackdown, okay. Crash Bandicoot, the newer one, was actually like okay. Crazy Taxi, actually really underrated, pretty fun. Cry of Fear, actually pretty bad. Crisis, pretty bad. CSGO, ooh, just slightly not perfect. Cuphead, really overrated in my opinion. I don't like Cuphead at all. But I like all the work that the creators put into it, so I'm gonna put it above average. Can't tell what game this is. I've never played. I don't know what that game that is. I'm just gonna put it below average. I don't know what that game that is, so I'm gonna put it below average. Because obviously it wasn't good enough. If it wasn't good enough for me, oh, I know this one. Okay, this is silly. If I don't know about it, then obviously it wasn't good enough. This was okay actually. Darksiders or Sinners. This was average, in my opinion. Darksiders, pretty average. Darksiders, the first one is actually better. Dark Souls, this is actually extremely good. Darkwood, actually pretty bad, in my opinion. Darwin Project, really, it just tanked. Dauntless, famously terrible. City of Defeat was actually, like, okay. DayZ, pretty good, pretty above average. Dead by Daylight, it's actually really good. Just people need to work on it way more. Dead Island, this was another classic banger. Dead or Alive, this is okay. Dead Rising 2. Amazing actually. Same as yeah, Dead Rising 3 was off perfect, could use some work. Dead Rising 4 is famously terrible and I think is one of the worst games ever. It really dropped off right around there. And I think the first Dead Rising is up here on Outstanding. Dead Space 3. This was above average. Is that another Dead Space 3? This is also okay. Dead Space again. But I think this is the second one, so that's okay. Democracy, okay. Depth. Destiny 1. Actually was okay. Destroy All Humans. This is known to be a really decent game, actually. Is that Detroit Become Human? Because that is a perfect. Deus Ex Machina. Pretty good. DS6. DSX, again, all of the games were actually pretty similar to each other. Devil May Cry 5. This was actually really good in my opinion. Diablo 3. Perfect. Same as Diablo 2 if I see it. Dino Crisis. Pretty trash. Dirt 3, yeah, I know. Dishonored, actually really good. Never heard of these games, so I'm just gonna put them at average. The Diversion was actually not really my cup of tea. Doki Doki Literature Club had one of the best stories ever. I'm not going to put it perfect, but it was still an absolute banger. Donkey Kong Country. This is a perfect game. It's actually, it's insanely good. Don't Starve. It's pretty up there as well. Doom. Can't tell what type of Doom game this is, but I'm gonna put it on slightly perfect. Just make sure. Can't tell what that is. But I've never seen that before, so I don't really know about it. I'm gonna put it below average. Dota 2, known to be a really good game. Inquisition, pretty good as well. Pretty average. My opinion. Dragon Age, pretty average. Never heard of that game before. Driver 2. The drivers were probably like really good. Dude Nukem Forever, pretty bad. Dying Light, pretty good. Yeah, no, it was actually pretty hard either. Echo was actually pretty bad. Eldritch Finch was okay, but got boring pretty quickly. Morrowind is actually kind of overrated, in my opinion. Oblivion is way better. Slightly. Elder Scrolls Online is actually pretty trash. Skyrim, perfect. Legend, pretty bad. End War, that was Tarkov, no. Escapist, I actually really like this game. I think it's pretty good. What is that? I can't. I've Euro Truck. Okay. Eve Online. This is the game where you can earn actually real life money, right? Evolve, actually pretty disappointing in my opinion. Fable 2, in my opinion, wasn't that good. But the Fable 3 and 1 are actually bangers, straight bangers, bro. Factorio, I heard that was okay. Fahrenheit, heard this is okay, but it's boring. Fallout, one of the earlier Fallouts, pretty terrible. Dirt terrible. Brotherhood of Steel, I think that is. New Vegas is insanely good, but not like super good. Kind of, it's basically Fallout Borderlands pre-sequel, basically. Fallout 4 was actually below average. Fallout 3, now this is one of the perfect games. Fallout 76, pretty trash. Far Cry 2, Far Cry Blood Dragon, okay. Far Cry 3 gets really good around right here. Far Cry 4, yep, perfect. Far Cry 5, slightly below. Far Cry New Dawn. This is okay too. Far Cry Primal. This got really overhyped, but dropped off real quick. Farming Simulator, no, Dirt Horrible, Fear, Dirt. FIFA 15, pretty bad. The new Final Fantasy with Noctis, pretty average. Fire Emblem, insanely good actually. Firewatch, insanely good as well. Five Nights at Freddy's, reshaped history. For Honor was actually outstanding. Fortnite, it reshaped history. I gotta put that perfect, as many people like to disagree. I'll explain that later. Forza, Friday the 13th, a video game. It got pretty boring, pretty fast, but I think it's pretty average. FTL. It's actually, Tycoon. I feel like I'm the only one that ever played this game. Video game dev Tycoon is actually pretty fun, but it gets boring pretty fast. I'm gonna put out outstanding. It isn't really game changing. So Game of Thrones. I think this is the Telltale game. This is actually one of the worst ones I've heard. I heard Gang Beasts. People love this game a lot actually. Gary's Mod, another perfect banger, straight up banger. Gears of War 2 is actually pretty average, but Gears of War 3 is where it hits home for me. Gears of War, actually, this one's around perfect. Around Ghost Recon, pretty average in my opinion. Goat Simulator, really overhyped, it gets boring real quick. God of War, this one's pretty outstanding, but it gets pretty boring. 007 is actually is that GoldenEye? Yeah, GoldenEye 007. Golf with their friends. That's pretty fun actually. That's really fun actually. Actually, I'm gonna take that back, put it below average because it gets boring pretty quickly. Grand Fantiso, pretty bad as well. Grand Theft Auto 3. Ooh, okay. Slight banger. Grand Theft Auto 4, perfect. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, like actually pretty slightly off perfect. Put it around there. Vice City, that's when it kind of drops off a little bit, in my opinion. Grand Theft Auto 5, of course, we're actually pretty good as well. Guardians of the Galaxy, just Telltale, pretty bad as well. Guitar Hero 3, actually straight up H1Z1. This one's actually pretty below average, in my opinion. Habbo Hotel, this is actually dirt horrible. Half-Life 2, yeah. Half-Life, yeah. Halo, yeah. This is where my bias comes in, Halos. I actually didn't like Halo 2 much, but I'm going to put that slightly off perfect. Halo 3, perfect. Halo 4, around Halo 2, in my opinion. Halo ODST, basically the pre-sequel and the primal of Borderlands and Far Cry, which belong kind of down here. Reach, I think, was actually up on top of there, in my opinion. Halo Wars is actually pretty fun, but it's like okay, like below average. Halo Wars 2 was way better. Unpopular opinion alert. Harvest Moon, pretty trash. I'm gonna actually raise up Far Cry and put this down here. I made a mistake. I tried to put Far Cry up here. Hearthstone, gets boring real quick. Microtransaction heavy, not really good. Hearthstone, was actually okay. Heavy Rain, actually a really good story made by the same people who made Detroit Become Human. Obviously, something going on for. This is insanely overrated. I really do not like Hello Neighbor. It's not a good game. Heroes, Welcome to the Heroes, slightly better. Like, boring, kind of boring. Hitman. It depends on what Hitman game this is, but I'm gonna put it around there. Hollow Knight, actually insane. Horizon Zero Dawn. Gonna put it. I'm actually gonna put it at slightly out perfect. I can't tell what game that is, but I put it average. Ooh, Hotline Miami. Ooh, okay, that was okay. The House Party. This was supposed to be ironically terrible. It would fall flat. I do not like this, but I can see why people like it, so I'm gonna put it right there. Hunt. Second Son. Pretty average. Infestation was pretty below average in my opinion. Injustice 2, this one's actually pretty outstanding. I really like the Injustice games. Unpopular opinion alert. It just gets boring real quick. I'm going to put them around like above average because they got boring pretty quickly. First Injustice was kind of better. Inside was pretty boring in my opinion. Insurgency was like around above average. Below average. Invisible, pretty boring. Jackbox Party Pack, depending on what game this is actually pretty insane. I do not like Dax Detector, Jazz Punk, got boring. Jump Force was a huge disappointment in my opinion. Jurassic World video game, pretty bad. Just Cause 2, perfect. Just Dance 2019, this one was actually really good received. Kerbal Space Program. This is not my game, really. I don't have to use my mind. Killer Instinct, kind of boring. Oh, that voice crack. Killer's dead. Killing Floor. The Killing Floors are really good. But Killzone. But I'm not gonna put it there. Actually, Killzone's actually kind of fun. Can't tell what the game. Kingdom Come, I think that is. Kingdom Come. Super dropped off. I'm not gonna lie. Keithlings. Oh my god, I don't even know why I scrolled up. It at least has like 10 minutes of fun, okay? At least it has 10 minutes of fun. So I'm gonna put it at F tier, super F. Kingdom Hearts 3. Slightly out perfect in my opinion. Kirby Star Allies, pretty above average. Knack, pretty above average. And then Knack, pretty above average. So yeah, there we go. Now, I'm not gonna explain every game because this video has gone on far too long already. But here's like a slow down version. so you can get a grip of my opinions. I have not played most of these games, but I have heard of some of these games, and I heard they weren't either good or I don't know I don't know what game it is, so I just put it around average, depending on the box art. That's basically how I judged it on. Some of the games where I have no idea what they are, no idea how they were. Here we're gonna go off. I'm gonna be shortly explaining the perfect games. Now, some of the perfect games: Borderlands 2. It's obvious. Borderlands 2 is one of the best shooters of all time. Same as Detroit Become Human. I explained that in the previous video. Halo 3 is probably the best Halo game ever. Animal Crossing New Horizons is probably the best Nintendo game released. Bionicle. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Bioshock Infinite was actually a straight up banger. Pretty underrated. My opinion, Fire Emblem is actually really underrated as well. Probably one of the best RPGs. Has really cool mechanic on whenever your character dies, you actually can't play as them anymore, and you actually lose part of the story. So you want to keep them alive, but you want to also put them out to risk themselves so that they can get kills and get XP. Bioshock 2, basically the same thing as Bioshock Infinite, was slightly worse because well, it's older. Black Ops 2, for obvious reasons, I explained in my last video. Fallout 3 was actually pretty good because well, it's Fallout 3. Come on, it's like nearly perfect game. Dark Souls, one of the best games ever. Kind of known it basically reshaped games forever. Dead Rising 2 was absolutely insane. One of the best games I've ever played. Diablo for obvious reasons, just because it was a really good RPG. It's really fun. It's kind of like D&D. Skyrim, basically the same game as like Fallout, but with swords, and it's better than Fallout. I don't know why I put it on here. Talking about it up here. Donkey Kong Country, one of the best Nintendo games ever released. Just Cause 2. Just Cause 2 is extremely fun. One of the best Xbox games. Far Cry 4, like the pinnacle of Far Cry games in my opinion. Five Nights at Freddy's reshaped the internet completely, same as Fortnite completely reshaped everything, how games are made. Fortnite completely changed the meta and is the best game ever. I did not see Minecraft on this list, which I'm really sad. I just noticed that. Minecraft is not on this list. But Gary's Mod is insanely fun. It spawned hundreds of game modes and completely reshaped shooting and a lot of games in general. Halo 1, insanely good. Combat Evolved, that's what it's called. Half-Life games for obvious reasons. Gears of War 3, probably the best Gears of War game in my opinion. 007. GoldenEye, perfect classic game. Both the GTA games, GTA 5 and 4, one of the best games ever. And Halo Reach, basically the same thing as Halo 3, where it's actually a straight up banger, but it had some slight problems. And it being not Halo 3 and not having the flood. And it was missing a couple other story key elements at that time. So it kind of doesn't make any sense at all. But it's really fun story, really fun characters. Yeah, that's my. This is my tier list on 250 games. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this pretty long tier list video, and hopefully you enjoyed me rapid firing all these games. Thank you for watching.